Good afternoon. I'm laughing right out of the gate because that box on my table back there is a box of Swiffers. Believe it or not, I'm cleaning off that table. And next video you see from me may not have a table there at all. We'll see. I figured I should record something today. Something that's been on my mind uh, within the last few days. I've been watching all kinds of Aaron Abke videos. You know this. They're just coming up in my feed now. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch that one. I just turn them on at night while I sort of unwind and veg playing a puzzle game on my computer. And a number of the videos that have come up have been about fourth density consciousness and the symptoms, if you will, the stages that you go through as you're moving into heart activated consciousness. I think he said step 3 is devotion. And I'm like, I know what that feels like. But it was interesting as I thought about this. Uh, Devotion isn't a choice in this case. When it comes to fourth density consciousness, heart activation, heart opening, it's really activation. He's right. There is a stage where devotion sets in. That's the word you would assign to it. That is the experience that I'm having. But it isn't, if you're like, oh, okay, if I want to get to stage 3, I just need to be devoted. No, that's where the word fails us. That's not what happens. This isn't an action you take to achieve step 3. You know you're in step 3 when devotion sets in. So this word isn't fully encapsulating what actually happens. It's how you feel. How do I describe this? I can't even tell you. It's not like a switch that flipped and it sort of was, but it sort of wasn't. Again, all of this happened on the solstice in December. Something happened through the night. It's like, welcome to the next level. So it was, in a sense, a bit like flipping a switch, but not everything was in place. The only thing I was talking about on that day was, holy smokes, I have immense clarity. I have tremendous clarity I did not have yesterday. Everything was clear. And as those days unfolded after that happened, other things came into my awareness. The clarity brought this feeling or this sense of, this is all I have to do. Now I know what to do, and this is all I have to do. Whatever that was at the time I was sensing it. And in the days that followed, this sense of devotion set in. And again, it's the only word we have to sort of describe the feeling, the sense of this. There's just this immense alignment. That's probably what it is. It's this alignment that happens. And it's not, it doesn't, the word alignment is what's happening, but it doesn't encapsulate the feeling. So we have this word devotion, which encapsulates the feeling, but it doesn't explain what's happening. Our language does not help at any rate. Aaron describes, I forget what the first 2 stages are. Floundering in the ocean and needing to ask for help, picking how you're going to approach what comes next in your life. Are you either going to choose the positive polarity or the negative? That's the first step. The second step is, I forget what he says, but the third, I think he talks about you fall into this sense of devotion. And it's true. That's how you describe this with our language. But it is so much more than that. Um, it's this sense every single day that I will not again, I will never again give up this alignment. And so logically, then you appear to be devoted to it. You say, oh, I must be devoted to it. It's this devotion, this unwavering. Man, it's so hard to describe this. But the experience is like that. Every day I wake up. Good morning, mentors. Good morning, mentors. Who's with me? Who's with me? Be in love with me today. Be in love with me because that's all I feel. It's all I feel when you come into this kind of alignment, when your heart is open like this. There just is nothing else. You will not tolerate anything else. It appears like devotion. It feels as if you're devoted. You're not doing anything, though. You're simply experiencing alignment. So I can't say it enough. I can't get anybody to walk the path, walk their own path. I can't make you do it. I can't do it for you. I can only tell you what lies down this path. Oh boy. Oh my Lord. It is unbelievable what you begin to experience when you do the work. You got to do the work. We've been talking about this. There's a difference. I said in our Zoom today for three beliefs. You can read all the books you want. You can take all the classes you want. You can watch all the videos you want. You can listen to all the so-called know-it-alls out there. Add another badge to your pile of badges. I did that. I read that book. I listened. I went to that seminar. I did that webinar. I took that class, right? Badge of honor, badge of honor, badge of honor. Your life is no different. You're still unhappy, frustrated. This is why. Because if you do everything up here, like I said, you're wasting your time doing things up here. This is old earth. Just filling your head full of knowledge. That's old earth. That's out of balance masculine. Obtain, conquer. You have to embody it. You have to live it. You have to integrate it into your life. You must change your life. This is the thing, you guys. You must change your life based on what you're learning. If you take a course and you're only there to get the badge to say, I've done it, okay, good for you. Another badge. But if you want the wisdom of it, use it to change your life. We don't typically do that because it means that the life you know will fall away. Scorpio is part of the zodiac. It's there for a reason. It's to facilitate death. Ophiuchus is there for a reason. It's to facilitate shedding of what has died. Sagittarius is there to facilitate rebirth into a greater perspective. This is not a coincidence. So when you run into wisdom at a seminar, in a book, having a conversation with someone, Use it to change your life. Use it to change your life. This stuff that I'm talking about, this stuff that I'm evangelizing, I do it because I know I see its capacity to change lives. It's not stuff, it's not a phase. This material isn't phasic. It's not here today, gone tomorrow. This stuff is absolutely foundational to human experience. It is absolutely foundational. It's not to be read and to obtain a badge. It's not, that's not what it's for. It's to be integrated and used to change your life. There aren't going to be many. I know this. There are not going to be many. Well, there might be. As times unfold, it's going to shove everybody through the ringer. A lot of people are going through the ringer now. We've been talking about this for years. Now they're going through the ringer. Maybe now they'll start to ask questions. I don't know. But you have to. The one thing, well, as we know, you don't have to do anything. But these things, these are catalysts to change your life, integrate and to change your life. And if you do it, I'm telling you, you're going to experience alignment with the heart. You will feel what we can only call devotion. It is 100 times more potent than that. You think, devotion, that sounds really boring. Again, it is not something, it's not an action you choose to do that earns you another badge. No, no. Being devoted to this stuff, that's not what this is. It's not what happens. It's an alignment that happens. And it is one of the most beautiful and amazing things you're going to experience. There aren't words to describe it. I'm just thinking, I'm unstoppable. I am unstoppable now because I have this. I have this alignment. That's what it is. I have this alignment. No, I'm not going to let it go. No, you will not pull me out of it. Yes, you will probably be frustrated with me because I will not. I will not return to 3D. I will not limit my perspective to whatever it is anyone wants to limit me to. Nope, this is the way.